Good morning, guys. What's going on? Coming back at you here today from Yuma, from Yuma, Arizona. Let's see what do we have going on here this morning. Sausage. Cooking some sausage and pancakes this morning.
Banana pancakes.
Grilling it up outside here, guys, on the grill. Show you around a little bit here of our spot. This is our RV space that we've rented for the winter. It's really nice. It's got an RV cover, and then it has this really nice patio awning. It's all shaded, so that keeps us cool. Keeps us cool during the summer heat. It's September right now, so it's pretty hot during the day. Like today it's going to be about 109 degrees. It's been 105, 106, 107, and then it cools down. Right now I'm talking to you guys in the morning here when it's about 80 degrees right now. And so I'm going to put you guys down and have a talk and just kind of catch up with you guys a little bit here. Okay, back in action. Bobby's cooking right now, but I wanted to talk with you guys and get back in touch with you and just give you a lowdown on where we're at. We basically, in the period from when we left Florence to where we got here, that took us 7 days to get here. Like I said, we had rented a place here, and we were kind of sort of pretty determined to get to this spot, so we didn't spend a lot of time on the road. We pretty much have had plans to be here, so that's kind of one of the reasons why the traveling videos were a little bit short and not very extended. So we got here, and then as the more further south we got, the more it took me to get a little bit acclimated to the heat, and then coming down here, that really messed up some of my daily vlogging that I was doing. I was in a good pattern for a little while, and then what kind of disrupted some of it was I was like doing like over 200 plus miles of driving, and then by the time I got to my destination, I was pretty tired, and then that affected my time to edit, upload, and everything else, and so it kind of threw things off. And then the further south I got with the heat, that also disrupted a few things in my world. So anyways, that brings me to right here, right now, and so all is good. The trip coming down here went really good. It was a lot of fun. We spent, I think the last vlog update I did was at Las Vegas, and then from there we drove all the way to Parker, and then that was the video before that showing you there in Parker, Arizona. We boondocked for the night in extreme temperatures with no air conditioning, and I don't know if I'd want to do that too often, but nonetheless it was a really good experience to be in that heat and to just experience being in that kind of environment of extreme heat. I know some people in the comments were saying that I was crazy, and you're coming down here too early, and there's nobody here, and yeah, there was nobody here, nobody early, and that's part of life. You want to enjoy things, you want to experience things. Life is about experiencing things, I think. You can talk and talk and talk, and that's what people do. People talk about everything, they talk up everything, but they don't actually go and do it and experience it for themselves, and that's where the real learning begins in life, I think, from just my own experience. So we went to Parker, and then from Parker we basically came right down here to Yuma and slipped into our space here, and we've just been living happily ever after here. Wow, and I've got a lot to kind of catch up with you guys on with I'm trying to really just share with you guys my experience here and just what I've been experiencing with just the heat and everything, because as many of you know, I'm from the Pacific Northwest. I'm from Washington. I grew up, born and raised in the Evergreen State. Moved to Oregon in 2014, and I've been there in 2000, since 2014. Oregon and Washington, pretty similar climates. And so I wanted to come down here and experience the heat. I wanted to really feel what it's like, because I've been toying with the idea of actually permanently moving down here to Arizona, but I know that I really need to give it a test drive before I do that. And what better way to do that than living in an RV, because you've got wheels and you can hook it up and take it anywhere you want. So that's what I'm doing right now, and so far it's been good, but it's been a real shock to my system. Like I mentioned in the last video, I've had to pretty much become nocturnal and change some of my routines up. I have been this morning I got up really early, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I've been really doing some things in my day here, starting it out early in the morning. I went to bed early last night, about 9:30. And so I'm trying to kind of I'm changing up some of my routines. I had one night where I pretty much just kind of like fell on my face, like not pass out or anything, but just from probably a combination of being somewhat dehydrated and just like being completely tired, because the heat really zaps your energy out. So I've been learning how to manage my time and manage the periods of the day so that I can get the most out of myself. But I feel like I am adjusting to the heat. I feel like last night I spent the night outside here under the patio, and it felt, the temperatures felt good. So I've just been really kind of relearning a lot of things, my habit patterns and my routines, so that I can get the most out of myself here. What else can I share with you guys? I don't want to drag this video out too long. I'm trying to give you guys the meat and the potatoes of like where I am right now and what's been going on. What else can I share with you guys? I think I'm going to share and show more about what I'm doing every day, because I know that I'm off the road now, and I know that a lot of people that watch this channel, they want to see traveling videos. They want to see me on the road and traveling, and I don't consider myself a traveling channel. I consider myself just kind of more or less a life experiment channel, where I'm trying a lot of different things out, and I'm trying to live my life on my own terms. I'm trying to figure out how to just live my life on my own terms the best that I possibly can. And yes, traveling is part of that, and then sometimes it's just being static. But I do want to I'm trying to be more consistent with the videos and the content, but my content is going to be diverse, and it isn't just going to be on the road making traveling videos. I'm just not that channel. That isn't my life. My life is comprised of a lot more of those kind of things. But I don't want to just upload boring content for you guys. There's plenty of that already enough on YouTube, and I want to anything that I do, I want to try to make it interesting and want to try to make it informational, educating. Maybe sometimes it'd be entertaining, but I just want to share, coming from the standpoint of sharing my experience of being here in the desert, living in Yuma, Arizona. I plan to share with you guys a lot more things going on around this area, and try to share with you the lifestyle of living here in Yuma, and just kind of, it is a lifestyle in itself living here in Yuma, just as it was like living in Florence, for example. There were a lot of great things about it, and some dislikes, and so forth. But I'd like to kind of showcase, this experience here of living in your RV on a space, and just kind of the surrounding amenities, and just kind of educate you things. I think that this is a great place to live, because of just a lot of factors. Number one, it's very affordable. It's very affordable to live here. Everything is very cheap. Housing is cheap. Fuel is cheap. Food is probably on par with everywhere else. But this is a very affordable place to live, and especially living in your RV. This is a place that you can do it year-round, pretty comfortable. Well, you can do it year-round, but July and August are pretty extreme. July and August are pretty extreme. You definitely need to have some kind of a shade for your RV, I think, to be here year-round, and that I have. So the chance of me staying here year-round is definitely a good possibility. But I'd just like to share just more of that experiences. So I think that's what you guys can expect here on and out. I've had requests about showing my vlogging videos that I use to vlog with and the accessories. That is going to be one of the next videos coming up, and I'm going to show you everything that I use. I'm going to provide links for everything. I'm going to make it really simple and really easy for you all. If any of you are wanting to make up a vlogging camera type of setup like I have. So this whole YouTube experience, it's all about sharing, it's about showing, it's about telling, and it's about helping. It's about helping everybody else out. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming from with this, guys. And then I know that I have been putting this thing off for a long time, but I am going to be showing you a tour of my fifth wheel that I live in. With my girlfriend Bobby, we're gonna show you it, break it down, give you some detail of it, and just share and show and tell you, share how much I have into my entire setup, and basically share and show and tell it from a viewpoint of if some of you else are considering doing this, you too can do it, and so I would want to express and just talk more about that. So I think that's all I've got. We're at over 9 minutes right now. I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys have an awesome day today, and I'm gonna finish this off with showing you our pancakes. Pancakes? Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah, right on the grill. Anything you want to say to the world?
Morning.
But awesome day, guys. Later.